Welcome to Lesson 135 of EFT Tapping with the Course in Miracles workbook. You can watch Lesson 1 if you want the full description of how this all works and what we're doing here. So, Lesson 135. If I defend myself, I am attacked. Let's go to the side of the hand, repeating after me. Even though I do believe that much in this world can threaten me, and that I need to defend myself, I choose to honor and accept right where I am, and also open my mind to today's idea. If I defend myself, I am attacked. Even though I do still see myself as a body, as something that's so vulnerable that there are so many threats. I choose to honor where I am in this process. And I choose to open my mind to today's lesson. If I defend myself, I am attacked. And even though I do believe that this body is in need of defense, that I am this frail creature of flesh and bone that can be attacked or threatened at any moment. This may feel obvious and real to me, and yet this lesson is suggesting otherwise. And I choose to honor and accept myself, and to practice today's idea as suggested. If I defend myself, I am attacked. Okay, through the points now. If I defend myself, I am attacked. Who would defend himself unless he thought he were attacked? That the attack were real, and that his own defense could save himself. Herein lies the folly of defense. It gives illusions full reality, and then attempts to handle them as real. It is this you do when you attempt to plan the future, activate the past, or organize the present as you wish. And I may be recognizing the incredible amount of my time and energy that in fact plans the future, tries to organize the present as I wish. Apparently, this is a form of defense. The world is based on the insane belief that there is danger that threatens you. Defense stems from fear. What but the body has such frailty? Yet it is not the body that can fear, nor be a thing of fear. It is your mind which gave the body all the functions that you see in it. I choose to recognize how I see my body, the image I hold of it in my mind, what I have determined its function is. And yet this lesson says, the body is in need of no defense. This cannot be too often emphasized. It will be strong and healthy if the mind does not abuse it by assigning it to roles it cannot fill. I choose to let that one sink in a bit. Assigning it to roles it cannot fill. The body becomes a healthy, serviceable instrument through which the mind can operate until its usefulness is over. Defend the body and you have attacked your mind. And just welcoming any confusion or resistance that these ideas, which are quite radical to how we typically see the body, you will impose upon the body all the pain that comes from the conception of the mind as limited and fragile, and apart from other minds, and separate from its source. And noticing how I do in fact see my mind as a separated mind, separate from others and its source. These are the thoughts in need of healing, and the body will respond with health. I choose to open my mind to these healing thoughts. A healed mind is relieved of the belief that it must plan. Self-initiated plans are but defenses. The mind plans, occupied in setting up control of future happenings. It does not believe it will be provided for. It refuses to allow for change. Enslavement of the body to the plans. The unhealed mind sets up to save itself, must make the body sick. And another radical idea that all planning is also a form of defense and separation. How it implies a lack of trust. What could you not accept if you but knew that everything that happens, all events, past, present, and to come, are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good? Your present trust in Him is the defense that promises a future undisturbed. Without defenses, you become a light which heaven gracefully acknowledges to be its own. Allowing myself to visualize this. Living in trust without defense. Your followers will join their light with yours. And it will be increased until the world is lighted up with joy. Allowing myself to imagine this. For 15 minutes twice today, let's rest from the senseless planning, from every thought that blocks the truth from entering our minds. And I will start with these words. If I defend myself, I am attacked. But in defenselessness, I will be strong. And I will learn what my defenses hide. Nothing but that. If there are plans to make, you will be told of them. What little plans or magical beliefs can still have value? When you have received your function from the voice of God Himself. Or should I say, for God Himself. Throughout the day, remind yourself, this is my Easter time, and I would keep it holy. I will not defend myself, because the Son of God needs no defense against the truth of His reality. Okay, take a breath. I know there's a lot in that. This is, like, I think the longest one. It's 4 pages long, if I remember correctly. I look at it online, so a lot of deep things here, right? Essentially the letting go of planning of all sorts, trying to control the present, the future is a form of defense, this sort of complete trust and letting go of control. The planning as a form of attack on the body, right? These are quite contrary to even a lot of other spiritual ideas, which is why I like tapping while doing this to help kind of process through what comes up. So, like I said, I know this one and others around this lesson are getting pretty dense and long, so hang in there. I hope this is still valuable for you. Let me know. I'll see you next on lesson 136. Thanks.